What's happening, Whiskey Throttle Media fans? Thanks for coming back for part 2 of the 1999 KX250 project we're going to be doing here. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a little update about what we got going on in the build. So we're going to start with the frame, subframe, and swing arm. As you see here, I've stripped all of the components of the bearings, seals, etc. so I can get these things sandblasted. And the reason why I'm getting them sandblasted is so I can get the frame sent out to California, so the welds can be reinforced like the factory Kawasaki team did back in the day, as well as gussets being welded onto the bottom of the frame for the glide plate and water pump cover that I have. Super cool trick parts that I bought from Matthew Westbury down in Australia, so thanks to him, as well as the airbox streamliners that you see here as well. So got these pieces stripped down, sent to the sandblaster, and the frame is now in California getting those modifications made. Unfortunately, I was a little disappointed with the sandblasting. The guy must have used bricks or something. It's more of an industrial sandblasting and powder coating company, but didn't plug up any of the joints where the bearings and bolts go through. So I'm gonna have to go back and smooth those up. Next up is a little treat that I actually found on a KX250 Facebook group. These are some original OG billet Talon hubs, rotors, and sprocket that I'm going to be using instead of the OEM hubs for the Splitfire build. I was able to contact the original manufacturer of Talon hubs, Metrics Engineering out of the UK. They manufactured these hubs from 2002 to 2021 before Talon was sold, and they said that these are some of the original hubs that they produced early on. So that is super cool, like artifact basically that this bike is going to have. So what I need to do is strip the ano on them, polish them up, and then I'm going to send them to W to save me some time. They're going to lace them up with fresh spokes and some XL Takasagos. So normally I'm the type of guy that likes to do my own work, but with me being a full-time dad watching my son, it's hard to get into the garage, and with lacing wheels, it's such a tedious process. I really enjoy it, but takes quite some time. Next up is the suspension, guys, and I need your honest opinion and suggestions on what I should do. As you guys saw in part 1 video, the Pro Circuit Works kit stuff is going to be going on this bike compared to the OEM stuff. I'm sending it out to Pro Circuit to get valved and sprung for my weight. However, I want to step it up a notch for this build and get coatings for the upper and lower parts of the forks. So for the upper parts, it's either full-blown Kashima coat, which needs to be sent to Japan, or there's companies here in the US that do a quote-unquote faux Shima type hard anodize on the outside. Will I feel the full effects of the super low friction Kashima coat on the inside of the upper tubes? As a vet BC rider, depending on how much I ride, probably not. Cool factor through the roof. The faux Shima hard anodize is also really cool, looks super similar. It's hard to tell with a naked eye which is the real Kashima and which is the faux Shima. I've read some things where the real Kashima coat gets dinged up pretty quickly and looks like crap sooner than a hard anodize would. So that's almost why I'm leaning the faux Shima route instead of the real Kashima route. So I need some help on what you guys think about that. In terms of the shock shaft and fork lowers, I need help with picking an anodizing color. Do I go with a more modern Pro Circuit look and do a blue turquoise like the teams have right now? Do I go a gold anodize, or do I go a black DLC coating, which is the hardest and strongest coating that you can put on the lowers? But I feel like black is a little boring, so I don't know, I'm having trouble picking out which color lowers I go. So I need your help. Do I go real Kashima? Do I go faux Kashima hard anodize? Do I go blue turquoise anodize? Do I go the gold anodize? Or do I go the black DLC? Leave a comment in the video below. Maybe what you guys suggest will end up turning up on this bike. And then as you see here on the table, I've got the motor. I'm not doing anything with the motor in this video. I'm gonna have a complete engine tear down of this thing. So if you guys have never torn down an engine before, I'm gonna have a step-by-step process on how to do that. But that's gonna be a wrap on this video, guys. In the next video, what you can expect is a complete engine teardown of the 1999 KX250, and then finally updates on what I plan to do with the suspension and how well those Talon hubs came up after stripping the ano and polishing them up. So, as I like to say in all my videos, as always, ride hard, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.